Hi, Don Schlembecker, Peak Performance Training. Today we're going to take a look at a lunging movement, lunging pattern, or split squat pattern. Alright, great movement to increase strength, work on mobility issues, and to focus on your overall stabilization. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get right into that pattern. Alright, so we get into this pattern, this lunging position, okay? And now we're usually okay on the descent until we get, I don't know, maybe 5-6 inches from the ground, and then we start to fold forward, we start to lose our dynamic trunk stabilization, okay, and our hips start to fall back. And what happens as a result of that is that we start driving back with more weight. We put too much extra pressure on that back knee, so a lot of people that say, I can't do a lunge, it bothers my knee, it bothers my knee. Well, that's the reason. Or we do a walking lunge, and our upper body comes so far forward and our weight comes so far forward because we can't stabilize everything in the correct pattern of movement. So what we're going to do, and what we do with all of our clients that struggle in this split squat position, is we're going to start from the ground up. So that means we're going to start at the bottom of that lunge, bottom of that split squat, get ourselves locked into position, toes straight ahead, back knee on the ground, lock in that trunk. And what we're going to do is we're going to drive up from the bottom part of the motion. So we're going to drive straight up, and then descend and control. Rest for a second, reset ourselves, lock in everything, drive straight up, and descend. And what we can do is we can train in the weakest part of that pattern. Now, what we can look at and what we can fix and identify are hip, ankle, knee mobility issues. So if you go through one of our movement screens, we can identify those in that inline lunge and then give you some corrective exercises to increase that ankle mobility, that hip flexor tightness, some of the knee mobility issues. And as we improve on those and train from the bottom up, we're going to improve this pattern, clean it up, and get a lot more benefits from it. Thanks a lot. See you next week.